Hey guys, this is Brennan the Paleo Dude, and welcome back to another figure unboxing. I'm not in my usual venue, I'm actually by the water. I'm out right now and I've got to kill some time, so I'll be unboxing all these figures on the back of my car. And yeah, so we'll dive right into this little minis figure pack that I picked up in Target. So this one's Series 2, and I think I have everything from this line except for Nazuto. And then obviously this one is the Penta and the something ops. I think it's Ceratops or something. I forget. Some figure that doesn't exist yet. So you can see the code for this one is 7E, so DO7E. And yep, there we go. There's codes online if you just look up the series and then codes. There's some on like Reddit and stuff. But man, oh man, is this a huge figure for the lineup. Usually they're quite small, but this is a pretty chunky mold. You can see it's just a scaled down version of the Pentaceratops figure that we saw in the Camp Cretaceous Dino Escape line, I think. And the paint is pretty good for, I mean, a mini. I don't know why the eyes aren't painted, but the horns are, except for the nose horn, and then it's got some paint on the frill. It's pretty cute, pretty sturdy. I like the size, and it's a pretty good deal when you get two unusually large figures for the mini lineup. Here's the, oh, it starts with a K. It's like Kratops or something. Kratops? Yeah, whatever. So Kratops here, you can see the little arms. It's got these little horns on the top of the head, kind of reminiscent of something you'd see in like Giga or Kakaro, but it's got the proportions of an Elasmosaur, very short snout, these tiny stubby four-fingered hand arms. I like the paint job on the front. It's pretty neat that they did the underbelly, I guess the chest, a little bit of the belly, and then the arms and the bottom of the jaw, so it makes it kind of stand out pretty nicely. But then they also have this line of paint going down the ridge along its back. So this makes me feel like the figure was actually intended to come out before the mini, since this guy has a very specific paint job. Usually what we've seen with minis in the past, if they're doing their own color variants, or dinosaurs that aren't in the lineup yet, like the Diplodocus, they do a very bland paint job. It's kind of directionless and lazy, but this is very specific. You can see that they went the extra mile with putting paint on the back and the front of the stomach, whereas if it was just your usual like repaint for the lineup, it would have something like this, just a random blotch on the head and then no extra body details. So this seems very intentionally painted. I mean, they even painted the eye, for Pete's sake. So pretty interesting that they went this route. The mold itself is like super detailed too. Just gonna zoom in real quick. You can see all those little osteoderm bumps on the back and on the leg. And then they go up the neck, kinda, and the head's very detailed. Very imposing, scary critter, especially with that yellow eye. Tail's kind of bland though. But yeah, no, definitely, most likely Mattel is planning on releasing this guy, and then I guess never did. But it's odd we haven't seen any prototype images released of the figure, anything like that. But maybe down the road we'll get a retool, remold, recolor of this guy, and we'll get to see it in all its glory. But if not, then it's probably just, yeah, one of those one-off kind of random species that get lumped in, like the Diplodocus in the earlier, I think that was like Primal Attack mini lineup. So yeah, very interesting that we get a new species unique to the minis lineup for this wave. So there you go, and we'll just quickly take a peek at these guys. Oh, and they're still location coordinated. We got water or beach, coast, whatever, desert, jungle. Interesting, they've got this guy in the jungle when he in the main line, like as a large figure is in the desert. I mean, he's even painted to be in the desert, so that's pretty odd. And then Alpine, very bizarrely enough, they stuck these two, the Dilophosaurus and the Majungasaurus, in the mountain region, which they'd more suit the jungle because of their colors. Like, come on, the Majungasaurus is like multiple colors of green, so that's pretty odd. I mean, they probably just didn't have enough to stick into this category. But then Dominus Rex in the main line, the big figure, is also Alpine. So they could have like put those guys down there and that guy over there. So pretty bizarre. I mean, they're kind of going off of color too with some of these other ones, but yeah, weird sort of arrangement for where they live. But the minis, they're more flexible with that when it comes to color and stuff. And then there's a little artwork on the back. So yeah, there's my little review. Hope you guys enjoyed, and be sure to stay tuned for my other unboxings. I'll be looking at the Hammond collection Brachio and the smaller ones, as well as the Red Rex. So I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye-bye.